of Sargeras be without the Tomb of Sargeras? So the next raid zone after the Nighthold raid will of course be the tomb itself. This is a 9-boss raid where we'll be descending into the depths of the Tomb of Sargeras, once the ancient holy temple of Elune before it fell into the Legion's corruption, where we will harness the Pillars of Creation with the ultimate goal of sealing off the Legion's invasion of our world. We scoured the 4 zones that we leveled up in to get those 4 pillars. The 5th pillar awaits us, the Eye of Aman'Thul, awaits us in the Nighthold raid at the end of Suramar, coming in the near future. But by the time we make it here, we will have all 5 of those in our possession, and our mission will be putting them to the purpose for which they were designed, for which they were meant. Now, the Tomb of Sargeras, as I mentioned, used to be the Temple of Elune. It offers a really cool opportunity for us to explore more than just, the black and green exterior Legion facade that you see as we actually delve down into its depths. So, on this slide here, we actually have a mix of a 2D kind of side cutout and top-down layout of the raid. This is actually one of the first steps in our internal process of making a new raid zone or making a new dungeon. Before any 3D geometry is built, we want to get a sense of the overall structure, the flow, where the bosses are going to be located, and how it all fits together. I look forward to everyone doing their CSI magic and trying to triple enhance on all the little text here. But the raid itself actually has 4 main sections, I would say. When you first enter, you're entering into what we think of as a dark cathedral area. It's, the grand glory of Elune fallen into Legion corruption. It's a reflection very much of that exterior art style and just that massive entry hall that you enter into. And that's where the Legion presence is most strongly felt initially. But our objective is actually deep down below. And the Temple of Elune existed millennia ago, before the Sundering, as a complement on the other end of the bridge across from Suramar. And the Sundering itself, of course, wrought terrible damage to the structure itself. So as we descend, we're actually going to spend some time venturing out of the Foundation into underground caverns, where powerful minions of Queen Ashar await us, Naga and their allies. Through that section, we're able to come back into a very low part of the tomb that actually has in many ways escaped the Legion's influence. It's been sealed away since the time of the Sundering. But darkness has been fostered here. Darkness has been growing and overtaking these halls in the millennia since that time, and that is what we enter to discover, though we will need to go in there and go through there to put the pillars to use. And then finally, once we have explored all of those areas, we will unlock a way down into the deepest, lowest depths of the Tomb of Sargeras, where Aegwynn once fought a battle against the Avatar of Sargeras. And, well, we'll have to see what happens there. Let's take a look at some of the foes you'll be fighting. So first off, we have this guy. He's kind of a cross between an Infernal and a Pit Lord. Plan is for him to actually come crashing through the side wall in that main cathedral entrance area, assemble in front of you, and bar your path. We love starting raids off with large, visually impressive foes, kind of going back to Lord Marigar in Icecrown Citadel, and onward from there. Deeper on the first floor, we have this fellow, a new member of the Legion's army that we've yet to see, kind of a melee variant of the Jailer. As we go further into the Naga-controlled areas, this powerful Naga brute will bar your path, as well as this Sea Witch, who commands a powerful Kraken beside her. Now, in those lowest, deepest recesses of the tomb that I mentioned, there is the reason why the Tomb of Sargeras is called the Tomb of Sargeras. This fellow. This is the husk, this is the fallen avatar of Sargeras that once contained the soul of the Dark Titan himself that was vanquished by Aegwynn. But that dark power, a remnant of it, still lingers within him, within this massive construct, within this terrible creature, and we will have to go through him in order to accomplish our final goal in the depths of the tomb. Oh, also this guy. So, Kil'jaeden himself awaits us. The left hand of Gul'dan, brother to Archimonde, who fell at Hellfire Citadel, and the architect of the Legion's latest invasion and their great plan against Azeroth, Kil'jaeden the Deceiver is the ultimate foe that stands at the end of the Tomb of Sargeras. So that is the raid. So do you guys miss patch dungeons? I mean, I know we did Karazhan recently, but that was almost more of a